We are looking at Ondo crisis, how Tinubu blocked moves to oust the ailing governor, Akeredolu. Now the resolution is that Aiyedatiwa will remain the deputy governor. He will sign an undertaking and terms of settlement. The over 6-month political logjam in Ondo State appears to have been resolved by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who intervened in the matter at the weekend and asked that the status quo be maintained by the fighting or the feuding parties. Now, the president wading into the matter has brought a number of sentiments. People are reacting and responding to what the president did. So let's look at what he did. Now, in essence, the ailing governor, Rotimi Akeredolu, retains his seat while the embattled deputy governor, Mr. Lucky Aiyedatiwa, will not be removed from office as Akeredolu's loyalists will want it. Recently, loyalists to the governor, Akeredolu, wanted to impeach the deputy governor, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, and also loyalists to the deputy governor, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, also had a hatchet plan to remove the governor because of his incapacitated nature. Now, Tinubu coming to wade into the matter, Aiyedatiwa will retain his position as the deputy governor, and also Rotimi Akeredolu will also retain his position as the governor. Tinubu is saying that he's doing this to maintain the peace in Ondo State. Reporters learned that he is to sign an undertaking to be of good behavior, while the president appointed 3 persons to monitor his activities and report back to him. Tinubu's position emerged after he met with parties to the crisis behind closed doors for over 6 hours at the Aso Rock Villa on Friday. Those who attended the meeting included the national chairman of the APC, that is Alhaji Umar Ganduje, Aiyedatiwa, the deputy governor, APC state chairman of Ondo State, Chief Ade Aditimehin, and Speaker of the House of Assembly, Honorable Olamide Oladiji, and Senator Jimoh Ibrahim. Also in attendance were members of the House of Assembly, Secretary to Ondo State Government, Princess Oladuni Odu, Akeredolu's aides, including Dare Aragbaye and Aminu Raimi, and the governor's son, Babajide Akeredolu. President Tinubu, however, frowned at the move to declare Aiyedatiwa as acting governor and warned that such must never happen in the state. The president directed that the deputy governor should go and resume work as deputy governor and not as acting governor. He also directed that the state executive council should remain intact, ditto for the party ESCO, contrary to threats. The president went further to ask Aiyedatiwa to do a letter of undertaking and maintain peace in the state. Yes, the president also appointed the SSG Princess Oladuni, party chairman Aditimehin, and the Speaker of the House, yes, to monitor the deputy governor if he deviated from the resolution reached at the meeting. Now, PDP is responding to what is happening in Ondo State. They have said that the governor is not well. The governor is not well, that they should declare the deputy governor as the acting governor of the state. But unfortunately, it seems that loyalists to Akeredolu don't want that. And maybe the interest might shift from the governor to the deputy governor. You know how politics is being played in Nigeria. We have different loyalists with different interests pitching their tents at different places. We have loyalists to the governor and also loyalists to the deputy governor. So some of the loyalists to Akeredolu feel that if the deputy governor takes over as acting governor, some of their interests will be threatened. Aditimehin, the chairman APC in Ondo State, expressed delight at the outcome of Friday's late-night deliberations, affirming that the party will remain a watchdog to ensure that new commitments are adhered to. The president also gave a marching order to the deputy governor to withdraw all cases instituted by him and his group in the court with immediate effect. Now, the other parties are reacting. PDP is reacting. They described the intervention of Tinubu in the political logjam as a mere window dressing. This statement is coming from the publicity secretary of the party, Kennedy Perete, who says that it is not yet Uhuru. The cat and mouse race will continue. The siege is not yet over. Perete said that from what we have read about the outcome, Tinubu's intervention is a mere window dressing. To Ayedatiwa's supporters, their worries about impeachment are over. Let us pray that the presidential intervention will not go the way of the Bello Masari Reconciliation Committee set up by APC National Chairman Abdullahi Ganduje. Out of respect for his office, the impeachment of the deputy governor will no longer see daylight. But as long as Akeredolu remains in hiding, it is not yet Uhuru. The cat and mouse race will still continue. The siege is not yet over. Now recall that 11 members of the State House of Assembly had planned to hold plenary to declare the deputy governor as acting governor. The lawmakers were alleged to have been infiltrated by some powerful forces outside Ondo who were pushing for Ayedatiwa to be declared as acting governor. It was also learned that Ganduje bought into the plan before the intervention of the president. Now, for the ailing governor, Akeredolu has been ill for some time, a situation that necessitated his being flown abroad for treatment. While the governor was abroad and following the pressure on the deputy governor, yes, he was approved as acting governor by the State House of Assembly, despite resistance by the governor's allies. But since his return to Nigeria after treatment abroad, Akeredolu is reportedly staying in Ibadan, fueling speculation that he is not fit to return to office. The governor's loyalists have in the meantime moved against the deputy governor, instigating impeachment proceedings against him in the State House of Assembly, while his allies are rooting for the sack of Akeredolu on account of incapacitation to continue in office and inauguration of Ayedatiwa as governor. I would like to ask this question, looking at the intervention of the president, is that a constitutional move or a show of power? Because it is supposed that if the governor is incapacitated, the deputy governor should be declared as acting governor. But in this case, Tinubu came and said the status quo should remain, even though the governor is not active at this point in time, that the deputy governor should still become a deputy governor and the acting governor should still be acting as a governor from Ibadan. What's your take on this? Is this constitutional, or the president wants to exert his influence in that state?